Hello friends, very happy new year 2019 to all of you. In this video I am going to talk about 4 stage of retirement planning. This is new year gift from me. This 4 stage retirement planning has been designed by me and I am following this, so I thought it's good idea to share my retirement planning to all of you. To remember this 4 stage of retirement planning, you need to remember a very simple popular word, that is love. L-O-V-E. Remember this and then you will be able to perform your retirement planning very well. But before proceeding, let me remind you once again, have you completed review of your investments and other financial planning made in 2018? If not, do it fast and also make plan for 2019 and beyond. Let's proceed. So what I'm going to cover in this video is 4 stage of retirement planning, concept of love, and then I'm going to suggest something. What is 4 stage of retirement planning? Why you need it? 4 stage of retirement planning is retirement planning only, but what I have done is I have divided the complete retirement planning in different parts. Why I did so? There is a reason for it. When it comes to retirement planning, it looks very big. It looks like you need to have many inputs before making any retirement planning. You also need to have knowledge. You need to consider your needs during retirement. And top of all is, it looks like retirement age is too far. We can wait for some time. So there are many reasons like this. And because of it, it happens that retirement planning itself get postponed. And postpone like anything, and then when we realize, oh, we need to do retirement planning, it happens that it's too late. So to avoid that, I have devised 4 stage of retirement planning which will help to perform retirement planning very effectively. As I told you before that you need to remember love, L-O-V-E. So in my 4 stage of retirement planning, it is basically the need of different type of fund at different stage of planning. Follow me and then you will be able to know what is 4 stage of retirement planning and what is the meaning of love. First is luxury fund. What is luxury fund and why you need it? So in my 4 stage of retirement planning for luxury fund is part of 1 stage. So why do you need luxury fund? And when you need it? So luxury fund is to fulfill extra spending during initial years of retirement, like spending on vacation plan, higher spending on self, spending on desires, hobby, etc. In most of the cases, it happens that once someone retire, during initial years of retirement, it happens that spending gets spiked up. And reason for that is, after retirement, they want to do what they have not done during their work life. They want to go on vacation, they want to spend on vacation, they want to spend on self, they want to explore new things. Even now, there are many who thinks about, okay, once he or she will retire, he will go on vacation, he will do so many blah thing. But from where money will come? Are you going to use the limited pension which you are going to get after retirement, or it is good idea to have a plan for luxury fund? So this is important. So you need to keep aside some fund as luxury fund for your initial years of retirement. Now the question comes, how much is enough? What I would suggest is, think now. Okay, post retirement what you want to do, and for that how much money is needed. So think post retirement what you want to do and then bring back all the costs at present time. Means if you will go now, how much you will need. Let's assume a case wherein time to retire is 24 years. Here we will also make one assumption that the amount needed will double in every 12 years. So if today's value is 100,000, then value after 24 years it will become 400,000. So you need to keep aside this 400,000. How this can be done? Simple. You need to make investment now, so that it will accumulate to 400,000 when you get retired. How much is needed to invest? That you can easily calculate. Or even you can invest just 100,000 now, it will definitely become 400,000 at the time of retirement. Second comes is O. What is O? O is operating fund. So what is operating fund and why you need it? This fund will provide you money for everyday expenditure. Meaning, this is the fund which people plan for their retirement. So when I say everyday expenditure or the regular expenditure, it is something which is not included in luxury fund. So remove luxury fund, the operating fund, day-to-day expenditure is part of operating fund. How much is enough? So again, as of today, you can make enough calculation for the first year regular expenditure. You will get some value and then try to arrive at the amount needed in first year of retirement by assuming that the amount needed will be doubled in 12 years. Example, if someone is going to retire in 12 years and in today's calculation, if he is finding that in first year of retirement the regular expenditure is going to be 3 lakhs. In that case, when he or she will retire, it will become 6 lakhs. So in first year their expenditure will be 6 lakhs. But this is for first year. Now consider life expectancy to calculate the total amount needed in operating fund. 30 years, 40 years duration you need to consider and then calculate. How to calculate, how to get the total amount? So in internet you can find there are sites which actually gives you the detailed calculation. You can input your values and you can find the detail. The next comes is voluntary fund. What is voluntary fund? And do you really need voluntary fund? So in certain cases yes, but I would suggest it's better to have voluntary fund. This fund will help to fulfill certain obligations like closure of debt before retirement or fund needed by dependents. There may be cases wherein someone is retiring with home loan or other debt, or post-retired he or she need to fulfill child education, child marriage and other special needs. So is it good idea to use the operating fund for this need? I would suggest no. So keep this voluntary fund separate, operating fund separate, luxury fund separate. Then question comes, how much is enough in a voluntary fund? It depends on case to case basis. But the main purpose is to fulfill your debt obligations after retirement, to fulfill family needs, and if there is any other special needs. So you can decide based on your needs what should be there in voluntary fund. Then comes E, emergency fund. So what is emergency fund and why you need it? As this name itself suggests that emergency fund is nothing but the fund which must be used during emergencies like medical emergency, or if there is delay in start of pension after retirement, or if someone is working post 60 years and it may happen that there will be some cooling period wherein there will not be jobs. So to fulfill money requirement during this period, emergency fund will be useful. I will suggest to have emergency fund not only for the retirement but now also. Even now it is possible to have some cooling period wherein there will be no job. In that case, emergency fund will be great help. So it is not for retirement, it is for every time. But question comes, how much is enough? You may get suggestions that it should be 6 months of your monthly expenditure, but what I would suggest is it should be 6 times of your monthly income. Take an example. Here again we'll assume that investment will double in every 8 years. Time to retire 24 years. So if today's value is 300,000, then value which will become after 24 years is 2.4 million or 24 lakhs. So best way to accumulate emergency fund is start saving now, keep aside 6 months of income and then invest in FD or any other investment wherein it will be in liquid form, so that anytime if there is a need, it should be possible to withdraw from that investment. Now coming to suggestions. So fourth stage of retirement planning is planning to accumulate 4 different type of funds for retirement: luxury fund, operating fund, voluntary fund, and emergency fund, LOVE. But what should be the order? You can follow based on your need, but I would suggest to start with emergency fund first. Anyway, this emergency fund is needed, so you need to do this. Then comes the luxury fund. So when you move from emergency fund to luxury fund, you will get to know that you are basically attaching yourself in this planning process. Because when you do planning for luxury fund, you will think of what you want to do after retirement, what you want to have, where you want to go, and all. So this will basically attach you with the retirement planning process. And then comes the voluntary fund, wherein again you'll think through about your obligations after retirement. And then the operating fund. By the time you'll complete planning for your emergency fund, luxury fund, and voluntary fund, then planning for operating fund would become easier. Meaning there will not be any postponement. There will not be any regret. So to secure your future, to secure your retirement life, act now. When to start retirement planning? I would suggest you need to start retirement planning on the day of your first earning. So this 4th stage of retirement planning I am following and I thought of sharing with you all. I hope you will also try to follow this and make your future secure. Once again, very happy new year 2019. Do subscribe my channel for more and more videos. Thank you for watching my video.